Camden International Film Festival is back. It kicks off Thursday and runs through Sunday at different venues around the Mid-Coast.
This is the Camden International Film Festival's 18th year, and from the beginning it has shown only documentaries and non-fiction films. It has stayed fresh by adapting, and that has been especially important over the last 2.5 years as the pandemic changed people's attitudes about going to the movies.
We just really want to get the word out that we're here, we're bringing filmmakers in from all over the world, and we really want to show those artists who are here sharing their work that this is a community that loves, and there's a state that loves documentary and nonfiction cinema.
From the beginning you had a distinctive niche, documentary films, and when you started with that, it was pretty unusual, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. How important was it to have that, to stand out in that way? Mm-hmm.
I think it was, huge, mainly because it gave the festival an identity of, in and of itself. There were very few organizations that were focused specifically on documentary, but as we've seen and talked about over the years, the explosion in interest and certainly the platforms getting behind documentaries in a significant way has expanded the audience. And we're in a position now as an organization that has the history of building audiences around documentary to kind of push the envelope a bit more and share work that is a bit more experimental or more hybrid or more international, and really expose audiences not only with the big crowd pleasers that they'll get a chance to see before their friends do on the big streaming platforms, but also just take a risk and see something exciting and innovative and special in its own right.
This is an important festival for emerging filmmakers these days because they can make a movie, have it shown here, and executives from Netflix and places like that will be here and bid on it, right?
In terms of the artist development work we're doing, it is probably the place where industry recognized they're going to get a first look at some of the most exciting new voices in documentary.
Part of what gives the Camden International Film Festival a distinctive identity is its Shotwell Drive-In in Rockport. The festival built the drive-in in 2020, early in the pandemic, thinking it would be a temporary pop-up operation. So you had the idea, you had the dream, you had the vision. Yeah. How has it worked out? Do people like coming here to see movies at a drive-in?
Of course. Some of the most exciting moments we have here are on Saturday nights with some of our family-friendly films, seeing kids playing ball, dogs running, people grilling. The idea of a drive-in never gets old.
The projection building was designed to look like a lighthouse, a beacon for cinema. It looks funky, but the projection system in the tight confines at the very top of the structure is state-of-the-art.
It means that we can get films in here that we couldn't without this projector. So this is essential for us to show some of the newer films that we show, first-run films we've been able to show. We wouldn't be able to do it without this projector. This is what you would see in any movie theater. It's just not usually in a lighthouse. I would think that kids, in particular, would see the lighthouse building and want to know what's going on. Do they come up with all kinds of questions? All the time. My daughter's 4, and she loves coming up the ladder and being up here. She thinks it's like the coolest thing. We definitely, tons of kids come and ask. But a lot of kids at heart too. I've had a number of adults who come in and said, "Oh, can I just go up there and see what it looks like?" Among the films being shown at this year's festival, The Territory, which looks at the burning and clear-cutting of vast chunks of the Amazon rainforest to create agricultural land, and the indigenous people of the rainforest trying to preserve their way of life.
A floresta, os rios, é a nossa casa, onde a gente se mantém. É como se fosse uma barreira. Tudo desmatado.
What is really exciting for us is that not only do we have the director and the producer in attendance, but we are working with Nat Geo to bring the co-creator and the star of the film, Bitate, all the way from Amazon to be here with us for closing night. So for those listening to this, there's a little secret there, but it should be a very powerful experience for everyone in the audience.
Another film in the program, Nothing Lasts Forever, offers a revealing look inside the diamond industry.
People want diamonds because they've been told to.
It is entertaining, it is bizarre, but it's also a very powerful film that really takes down a significant industry.
And those are just 2 of the films that will be featured at the Camden International Film Festival. It all begins Thursday. You'll find more information on the listings, the venues, everything on our website. Just go to the 207 section.